Hey, Brian, yeah, they are two of West Michigan's most dominant programs. Lowell and Rockford have each won 3 state championships over the course of the last decade. The coaches, Noel Dean and Ralph Munger, are friends, so there's a reason why these guys have never played over the course of that time. And even though these guys technically really wouldn't want to see this game be played tonight, there are 2 other ladies in their lives who really just want this night to be over with.
Here's my play. This is going to be a good one.
They're 2 of the area's most successful coaches.
Every game we play, every game in this conference, we're playing for a conference championship.
In charge of 2 of the area's most successful programs.
Hey, zips right over 48. Tighten your splits.
Noel Dean has led Lowell to 3 state championships over the last decade.
Move. Good. Nice first step. Tyler, nice first step.
Ralph Munger has led Rockford to 3 state championships over the last decade.
Hey, huddle up. Huddle up. You got to be kidding me. I went over this in pregame with these guys.
Each is competitive, emotional, and pays strict attention to detail. They've become good friends off the field, but have never gone against each other on it. Until now.
Of course, I probably had a big oh no, like I don't really want this to happen. I don't think anybody directly involved really wished it to happen.
Jill Dean is the wife of Noel Dean. She works in Rockford as a speech-language pathologist at Meadow Ridge Elementary, right alongside one of her good friends, Kathy Munger, a reading specialist at Meadow Ridge. The coaches' wives have known each other for 14 years, sharing the same office for 9.
We have a lot of support for each other. We have a lot of Monday morning talks after tough games, and we share a lot of the same feelings when we lose a big game or win a big game. So it's nice to have someone to share that with who knows exactly kind of what you're going through.
It's different because Jill and I are both very competitive too, and of course we each think our husband is the best coach, and I think Noel's the second best coach, and there's I'm sure she thinks he's the first best, but that's not even the point. It's just that the fact that they're friends, and it's not going to affect their friendship, but it certainly affects, you know, a lot of things, and that's what Jill and I think understand that, and never really wanted the game to happen in the first place, because it's just nice to know that we could both start out the first season with a win, the first game of the season with a win, and this way one of us is going to come off the first game with a loss.
I think we just want it to be done so that we can all move on with our season and our lives, and I mean it really is. It's a big game, but it's just one game of 9.
We both understand that it's one game in the season. It happens to be the opening game of the season, and no matter what the opening game is, both our husbands are anxious to get going and see how the kids perform in actual games. And it's the fact that it's the first game, but then to be Lowell on top of it is just the added excitement, and yet the added, ooh.
Kathy and Jill will not be sitting together tonight at the game, even though they might like to. Kathy will be up in the press box keeping stats for Rockford, as she always does for Rams games, while Jill will be down in the stands with her friends watching Lowell games, as she usually does here at Lowell's home stadium. But the ladies did guarantee that regardless of the outcome tonight, they will seek each other out after the game, and there will be a big hug, a big embrace, and then they can talk about it when school starts here coming up the Tuesday after Labor Day. We're live in Lowell. Jason Terzis, 24 Hour News 8.